Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly, thank you dearly for finding some time in your busy day to join me for, yes, Mortal Kombat 1. What is there to enjoy in this game? I struggle to see it, yet there are many shills out there that wish to defend this game, that wish to keep optimism alive. I am sick of the copium. I am sick of people lying to themselves to justify continued engagement with this game and related videos. It's much. It's really much. So yes, I'm calling out once again the shills that exist within Mortal Kombat, such as True Underdog Gaming. I really don't understand how people are so sheepish, lemming-like, to believe the things that he says or the things that he posts. Really, there's a lot of sensationalism that goes on in the Mortal Kombat mainstream YouTube community. I don't think people are wanting to look at things realistically. I definitely saw that with MK1 prior to release. People were not willing to look at the game realistically. They were on the hype train. They're saying it's game of the year. Yeah, bitch. Where? Where? It's not game of the year in any year. It's terrible. So yeah, like, there was too much lies going on prior to MK12's release. Let's see if I can find it. I've made several videos about lies, this being another one. Okay, so let's see. Lies. Here we go. Exposing lies about MK12. Yes, people were lying about this game. Even Ed Boon was lying about this game on Twitter. People lying about the game on YouTube, talking it up. I mean, you can have your opinion, but can we talk facts? Invasions looks like a mobile game. Invasions plays like a mobile game. Combat League? Don't even get me started. Not that there's a built-in lag switch in Combat League. When has it ever worked properly? Yeah, it really does make me sick. My stomach is turning. It's turning at this. I can't. So when I hear people defend this game or make up absolute lies, I'm going to call it out. So sorry. But yes, before we get into the lies and the calling out era of it all, I did want to draw attention to some of the things that the Thinny was posting on Twitter. I love the Thinny. Don't get it twisted. Even though I'm talking about the Thinny within this live stream, don't think that I dislike him. Please, I like him. He does very important things for Mortal Kombat at large. But I think, like, when people like the Thinny, any data miners, whenever anyone comes out with any little bit of information or supposed information, for me, seeing is believing. True Underdog is going to be making up all sorts of videos about, oh, future DLC, new combat pack costumes. It's too much. I present to you the information that is presented to me by the Thinny, and I think we are all able to make our own rational judgments about this information presented. Like, is this stuff for reals? Is this stuff happening? And we did do a video about things like Jade, Cameo, Daywolf, etc. And I presented it to you, and I still think that I don't believe it, right? Like, even though it's in the code, who knows when or if we will get these things, right? Seeing is believing. When I see it, I'll believe it. But when it's just esoteric, ephemeral code, put in or and put out by a patch that can easily not work. Right? So like I'm going to say that if this information presented in front of you is true, the game will be tolerable finally if I choose to play with friends, which is wonderful. It says here, practice, casual, private. Survivor, casual, private. Finally, you can practice with a friend or play Survivor King of the Hill. So if it's literally just 4 lines of code, why didn't they do this sooner? It's 4 lines of code. You're telling me 4 lines of code is all that's needed to put in casual or survivor? I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that there is more lines of code and effort put in somewhere, that it's not only this that we were waiting for months. And, you know, if it comes with the next patches, I mean, I think the next times that we should be thinking about maybe a patch is maybe with Chameleon, but I don't think so. Like, taking a look at the last patch notes, they said that they added information for Chameleon with the last patch for Season 3 at the beginning, December 14th. So I don't know if we should be looking forward to one on January 16th, but we will definitely get a patch for Season 4, February 12th. So is this coming February 12th? Like, these are the questions, but I'm not saying that it's coming, and I'm not making a whole damn video about some speculation or rumor. If I will combine it into a larger topic. Yes. Wonderful. So yeah, what did the Thinny actually say here? Online practice has been added to the code. King of the Hill seems to have 3 modes: Koth, Survivor, Forever. Oh, so you mean it's just like MK11? Great. Great. Oh, so I shouldn't have stopped playing MK11 and totally, like, never paid any attention to MK1? That's probably what I should have done. I probably would have been happier. Unsure if Forever is in the game as of now, since I don't actively play on... Yeah, Forever's there, Thinny. But yeah, this is like the thing that will make me enjoy the game more. Definitely. Out of all of the things that could have been proposed for the game, this is it. Because I love Survivor. Survivor King of the Hill is so much fun. If you're part of the Bunny fam, you know that we love our King of the Hills. And Survivor King of the Hill is way better. Like, I don't like the how do you call it? Regular Koth. I really much prefer Survivor. Forever is good if you're doing, like, tournaments or something, but... Yeah, very interesting. So yeah, Survivor, I don't know what you guys think of this. I mean, you might have personal attachments to practice. I also like practice with friends. It's, like, it's fun. There's no pressure of, like, beating each other. It's just about learning and having fun. But they don't want us to learn and have fun together. No. They rushed this game. They couldn't even put in 4 lines of code. No. Okay. Wonderful. Also, oh my god. So this is also from the Thinny. And I mean, like, this is not a surprise to me. I don't really care about MK Onslaught. Any mobile game is predatory. Most of them are. Except for Magikarp Jump. There's a spending limit on it. Also, it's fun. Magikarp Jump is better than... Do you guys know what Magikarp are? They're like a Pokemon. A little fishy Pokemon. And then you make it... It's like a idle click game. I can take an idle click game. Magikarp Jump is better than MK1. Okay, so MK Onslaught is slowly getting all of MK1's rosters, including some skins that will actually make it to MK1. OMG, not content going to the mobile game first. OMG, not WB and NRS making the mobile game the top priority. Oh, so I get shit on when I call this stuff out in advance in the future because people don't want to hear it. People don't want to hear the facts. I tell you, listen to David Zaslav. He is the leader of WB. When he says that he wants to convert the player base from console to free-to-play extensions, you better believe him. Why do you think a mobile game is getting content that will actually make it to MK1 first? Why is the mobile game getting it first? It's because they want you, they being WB NRS, want you to be downloading the mobile grift and to be purchasing the random loot boxes, summoning characters or opening packs and getting whatever card or some BS. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the mobile game side of things of Mortal Kombat. But that's not my interest. I don't want to be playing a mobile game where it's asking me every 5 minutes, open your wallet or wait an hour. Which is exactly what we have in MK1, where you can open your wallet and purchase the shit in the premium shop, or wait an hour to go see Collector, or do an hourly tower. And that's only for hardcore nerds, trust and believe. But, yeah, this game is trash. MK Onslaught, also trash. All of it's trash. But people aren't going to call out the truth. Where's the video from Underdog saying that they care more about the mobile side of games? Where is it? No, but you're going to lie to people telling them that they can purchase everything from the shop. And I know that 61% of voters are delusional. Clearly delusional. Which game is top priority for WB NRS? I asked you more than 24 hours ago. This is before the news coming from Kenshi, coming from Thinny, saying that Kenshi is going to be in MK Onslaught and we're going to get things in MK Onslaught first compared to MK1. Who said that? 61% of you believed that WB cares about the console. Are you twisted? David Saslov says otherwise. The Thinny is posting evidence otherwise, and people don't want to wake up. They want to be on a hype train. They want to listen to Shills, thinking that they can get any DLC skin for free. Or that there's going to be a costume number 2 for Ermac. Can you just be more descriptive in your titles? New combat pack costumes revealed. He didn't reveal shit. He only showed pictures of Ermac and a second costume from Char the Modder. And look, in the little recap here, you got him shilling for a mobile game or a mobile grift. Disgusting. People have no ethics, no standards. And when you call them out on it, oh, they hide. Oh, they hide. Oh, yes, they hide. Where are you, defenders? Let's hear you. Disgusting. Really disgusting. It makes me sick. It really does make me sick. And especially because 61% of the people who voted on this are believing the grift from True Underdog and from Brusque Poet and from Uncaged Games and from Ghosty Girl that this game has some sort of chance to recover itself. Where? Show me where. Is it going to be Invasions? What, are they going to scrap Invasions and give us a completely different game mode? Okay. And where was that video where he came back and he said, where was the video? Where is the video? He made some video backtracking where he was calling, saying that there need to be changes to Mortal Kombat. Was it this? New combat pack? I can't even tell. Title's not descriptive enough, babes. Thumbnail's not cute enough either. Where are the stars and glitter? I give you stars and glitter. It may take me a couple of days to make a thumbnail. But look, isn't it pretty? I try to make it pretty. Eventually. Get woke in 2024. Happy New Year. So yeah, it's meh. It's definitely meh. That a majority of people are believing the lies, are believing the grift, And they're totally cool with it. I got some comments telling me, oh, that MKX, they've been doing this mobile stuff since MKX. So what? Doesn't make it good. It's never made it good. Didn't make it good in MK11 when you had to get Chronica, but at least it was just one thing from MK Mobile. It was the Chronica announcer voice, and you got a whole range of other ones that you could get for free from MK11. You didn't have to pay for them. But in the case of MK1, you get the voice announcer for Sub-Zero and other rewards to be listed in the future. They want you playing MK Onslaught. Babes, they want you to be playing it all the time. That's their top priority. That's making them more money. People are so blind. You know what? Let's take a look. Where is he? There is a guy who does Mortal Kombat, and he is a pretty big name, I think. He is definitely, like, I feel like larger than some of the shills that we have here in MK console. But Star and Sky, I have no judgment on him. I like him. I think he's on the grind. And it seems like he's very interested in, you know, at the same time hyping up the game, but also addressing bad things about the game. I don't know. To be honest, I haven't seen any of his videos. But I know that people are watching MK Mobile stuff because MK Mobile is super fun for these people with big wallets. They're also opening all of these packs to get cards and summons to get revenants and things like that. It's just, regardless of what you think it is, regardless of whether or not it's right, you have to recognize that these mobile games are making lots of money. And people are making videos about just buying shit from these mobile games. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have not gone deep into research onto how many people are spending on MK Mobile, but you can better believe that with the current attitude of people in MK1, that people on MK Onslaught and MK Mobile are spending more money in microtransactions on a monthly basis compared to MK1. Especially with MK1 only changing the shop like once or twice a month. Can you please update the shop? Not that it went from a daily timer to now it's like monthly. So stupid. Like, it's so clear that NRS is already checked out of the building because they're not even updating the premium shop. Wow. Okay. Anyways. Great. Okay. So yes, you know, I love Thinny, but there are shills out there, and I feel like Brusque Poet, huge shill. Thinny, think about this guy. I don't trust Brusque. Brusque Poet is also shilling super, super hard with his content as well. All new DLC coming in 2024. Let's hear what he has to say.
Happy 2024, everybody. Well, not yet, technically, at the time of uploading this video, but we're basically there, and I did want to talk about the year of 2024 and Mortal Kombat 1 and what we could expect content-wise for that year. You know, Mortal Kombat 1 right now isn't in the best state. There is a lack of content, and there is a big problem with basic features not being in the game that were in previous games from the start, and it's just really weird how it's not here.
Wow.
So 2024 is just going to be...
Wow, okay. Well, he started it off okay, so that's the first 30 seconds. A lot of people click off after 30 seconds, so okay. Interesting.
A huge defining year for this game to determine whether or not this game really can be the great game that we know it can be deep down. Remember, guys...
Oh, it can't be a great game. If the basic game modes, in your own words, basic functions aren't there, what makes you think that it's going to be there all of a sudden? If the bare bones aren't appealing, how? Where's the great game? And you know what's wild is that his tone has shifted since our conversation, right? Like, him and True Underdog have both been walking back what they have stated earlier in their fanatical praise of the game. right? But to make it a great game, bitch, you can't do it. You're not a game developer. I'm just...
Guys, if you enjoy this kind of content and you want to see more content from me, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe.
No, I don't want to see any more. I hate you.
Subscribe to the channel. Your support very much does go a long way. I would very much appreciate if you guys did those two things, as well as joining my Discord. If you guys need a community to join, you guys want to match up with people.
Oh, you mean a Discord where people attack me? I love it, though. You know, like, I don't mind if these people can't keep my name out of their mouths. But it's wonderful that they talk about me on his Discord.
People in Mortal Kombat 1, you want friends to talk to, want to talk about other games, and want to talk about other movies and TV shows and things like that. My community is right there.
Stop shilling for yourself.
Putting this together. The first things I'm going to be talking about are some of the modes and some of the features that are going to be added into the game that were found in the files of the PC. And then I'm going to be talking about 2024. And the cool thing about it is that it's not only going to include just PlayStation and Xbox players.
What? What? Why is he just...
It's going to include PC players as well. So if you play on PC, you're going to be able to play with Xbox and PlayStation 5.
Yeah, what about Switch?
5 players. This is something that has been confirmed from NetherRealm. This isn't a leak or anything, although the Thinny did find files. Some indications that there's going to be an online multiplayer-esque feature added into that mode of... with Mortal Kombat 11 with the Aftermath expansion.
I mean, like, I made my video before them. It just sounds like he's doing a repeat of my video, where it's like what MK1 will look like in 2024, and DLC won't save MK1. So mine was 5 and 6 days ago. When was his? 4 days ago, of course. Of course. I mean, it could be like convergent evolution of minds where we come to the same conclusions. But I feel like with my ability to make live streams, instead of this like hype factory that these guys are running here with their highly edited videos, it's just, I don't know. I really don't like it. But
not going to go into too much detail as to what the story contains, because there are a lot of story details with game boss, and that's about it. Not saying anything
too
new here.
Story details. LOL.
I'm not going to go into too much detail as to what the story contains, because there are a lot of story details within the files themselves, like the dialogue and stuff. So I'm not going to spoil anything here.
LOL, because the dialogue don't make sense. Because there's shit like Max Fallen Astra or Daywolf. Like, this is the shit that I talked about, but in greater detail. Like, these shills don't do their research. That's the problem. That's the problem. The shills don't do their research, and I feel like when they do present information, it's really meant to sway people into thinking, oh, there's just so much story content. Bitch, where? Don't make up shit. Like, I believe that you are going into the game's files to look at all the files information. We have the same information presented to us from Interloco and the Thinny. I've seen all this stuff. There's not a lot. There's not a lot. So that's a lie. Wonderful. Trying to hype up the content coming in 2024. And of course the shills are going to try and hype this shit up. It's their main squeeze. That's what they love. They love Mortal Kombat. They love NRS. They want NRS to keep them in their good graces for front of the line access to beta test, to go to things like Evo, Brusque Poet. So yes, there's always going to be that bias there, and I'm not going to be blind to it either. People are going to shill. You know, I came across some video the other day where they were shilling for China, and my mind was blown. But, you know, I think, like, the sad thing is that shills don't see how they're shilling. Like, I can totally see that maybe the way my videos are presented, they might entice people to think negatively about the game. However, this is my honest opinion, not solicited by money, because I ain't making shit from my videos. You know what? Just to show how giving I am. Wee. Okay, lovely. Aw, yay. Yes, gifts. I love to give gifts. But yeah, I don't buy it.
I know a lot of people don't want to be spoiled, so all I'm going to say is that the story revolves around Titan Havoc and the Chaos versions of the character Titan Havoc. So with all that being said, if all of these things follow through, 2024 is going to be a pretty banger year for Mortal Kombat 1, hopefully and hypothetically.
Banger year, hopefully, hypothetically. I mean, he's entitled to his opinion. I just greatly disagree with it. I just greatly disagree with it. Yeah, I don't, Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining. Apex, the worst game of 23. I want my money back. I agree. The shop. Why are all of True Underdog thumbnails the same generic with a character staring at the viewer in front of the MK logo? Pretty sure that Tekken ones have in front of them. You know what? I didn't even realize that, Oblivious. Not that the thumbnails for Tekken also have Mortal Kombat in the background. Clearly, it's clickbait. Clearly, it's trying to trick people into thinking that they're clicking on Mortal Kombat stuff. Why doesn't it say Tekken 8 in the title? Right? Wow. Good eye, Oblivious. I didn't see that. All I see is that they look all the same, but realizing that, the clickbait is real. Anyone knows how to trigger the built-in lag switch? Just keep on pressing X. Keep on pressing X. Guigo, hey, massive fan here. Unfortunately, MK Onslaught has a better story too. I think you're right. Here's the thing about MK Onslaught. It's getting constant updates, story expansion, new chapters added. MK1 doesn't even have that kind of live service support, which is ridiculous. Shinox, tolerable online for Evo nerves still doesn't fix the fact there isn't shit to do. Would rather have a co-op battle like MK11 had. Exactly, because like with MK11, you could play with your friends. Instead, we have to wait. So September 14th, October 14th, November, December, January, February. We have to wait 5 months for the ability to play with friends. And not even in a mode like co-op. Just PvP or practice. And I mean, once again, seeing is believing. Just because they added 4 lines of code, I need to see more. I need to see more to believe it. When I see crossplay, I'll believe it. Exactly. I've been dunking on making videos like Havoc all but confirmed for the next MK years back before MK1 dropped. I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, if you make up enough fictions and fantasies, eventually some of them will turn out to be true. I think I answered your question. Executed? Lovely name. Wasley Rabbit. Yes, I can't believe that this game might actually worse than MK11. Yes. Mortal Kombat Dragon is my new symbol. Very cool, Sean. Love you, brother. Hello. Irving, thank you, my friends, for joining. Okay, execute. Oh no. gotta be here for the gifts, I guess. Leave lots of comments. I think people who leave lots of comments get the gifts. Lots of comments really help. Okay, so yeah, let us continue onwards here. So I was pretty confused, disgusted by the situation of True Underdog with this video here. Get any DLC skin for free. Now, this thing has undergone, I'm guessing, a thumbnail and I don't know, title change. Let's see. Wayback Machine, can you show us anything? What do you got? Nothing has been cataloged. Okay, well, that sucks. Yeah, sometimes if you go to the Wayback Machine or deleted Twitter, you can find, like, deleted pages, changed pages. It's useful. So yeah, let's just listen to this.
You don't have to pay for these costumes in Mortal Kombat 1. Today, I'll show you how...
So here's the thing. Nothing is for free. When will people realize that? I myself received 6,100 Dragon Crystals just from playing single player, doing all the masteries, single player, story, profile level up to 100. I got all of those Dragon Crystals. It was 6,100 within the first 2 weeks. Now they have nerfed it. Now it is below 6,000. Now it is like 5,600, 5,100. I'm really not too sure because they keep on nerfing shit. So you better do that shit as quick as possible. But 6,100 Dragon Crystal for myself, because I do accounting, is not enough to purchase all the things within a season. Like, mind blown. Already within the first 3 seconds, mind is blown. On top of that, that 6,100 Dragon Crystal could have been given to me on day 1, but no, I had to waste money on my electricity to run my turbo controller to acquire those Dragon Crystals. There is a cost for everything. Is it the electricity bill? Not necessarily. The cost of that 6,100 Dragon Crystal is the cost that you paid for the game. How is it not? It's not like you got that 6,100 Dragon Crystal for free and it just came out of the thin air. You paid for that as part of the game experience for $80 or $90 or whatever you people are charged in America. Here in Canada, it's $90 for base game. So that 6,100 is really costing $90. Like, I paid $90 for that 6,100 plus invasions plus costume, but everything. It's all included. So to say that it's free, lies. Just lies.
To get all of them for free, along with a few other secrets in the game that not enough people are talking about. If you love Mortal Kombat or simply enjoy fighting game guides like...
So this is the thing. Like, I was initially outraged with Brusque Poet because he told people to do triple uppercuts flawlessly, brutality, at triple threat. Like, that's the most brain dead thing that you could do with your time. Not that there's pictures of Fate. Where is that video? Maybe I can find it. But it bothers me when these shills, these pretend people, these fakers, these people who have no idea how single player works, because by their own admission, oh, they're like the pro sports. They want to be pro sports players, right? Yeah, right. Where's your Combat League gameplay? Brusque Poet, true underdog. Oh yes, here we go. How to level up any character fast and easy. This is where it all started. Triple uppercut, flawless brutality. And then I got losers coming to me telling me, oh yeah, I love to triple uppercut, flawless brutality. And I'm like, don't you have anything better to do with your time? With your fingers? That's peak gameplay in 2023 and now 2024? Yeah, right. So these pretenders who come into my sphere, I'm in my lane of talking about single player, but you're coming into my lane talking about single player, promoting stupid strategies for brain dead gameplay. If the gameplay is brain dead, you don't need to press a button. But no. These people, they want to entice. They want to paint everything with a lovely coat that there should be optimism and hope for this game, when this mobile game can't even allow you to meaningfully unlock skins. You telling me it's meaningful the way that you unlock gold and silver palettes for costumes 1 and 2? Where's the meaning? If all you're doing is uppercuts. Yeah, D2 combat. Lovely. D2 combat. Okay, so yeah, wow. We're 11 seconds into this video. I can't even.
Like this one, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss any future videos. And then after watching, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like down below. It really does help my channel out.
Oh my lord. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. What do you think about MK1? It's crap. If you enjoy this kind of content, then make sure to subscribe. But he's lying about MK1 and it's annoying to see, and we don't need to see these lies. We haven't even gotten to all of the lies. Like, it's just 20 seconds in. J-Ro, I miss Scarlet. I do too. Executed. What controller are you using? Mayflash F300. Perhaps Australia. Thank you, my sister. Love you. Thank you for being here. Leo, thank you. Aw, lovely Leo. Leave a like, Leo. If you got a gift, leave a like. Or get out. No, don't get out. I'm just being flip. I'm being too flip. Love all of you. Please do leave a like. If you don't, I'll die.
A ton, and without any further ado, let's get started. First up, we have the Dragon Crystals. If you want a DLC skin or a really cool palette in Mortal Kombat 1, and sometimes even...
I'm pretty sure the title said buy all DLC skins for free. And so he changed all, which was probably all caps, to any.
A rare gear piece, NetherRealm's gonna ask you to fork up the Dragon Crystals. You need this currency specifically. And the same is also true for certain announcements.
How does the shill only have 150 Dragon Crystal? Did he not S enough D at NRS to get the Dragon Crystal? Do you see his balance? Not that I'm flexing with my big Dragon Crystal balance, but really? How do you only have 150?
Game as well. And
what have you been purchasing? What did you spend your Dragon Crystal on? Oh my god.
Fortunately, most Mortal Kombat 1 players think the only way to get Dragon...
That's my video. Is that my video? It looks like my video.
Crystals is to spend real world...
How to earn... I guess
money.
it's not my video, but it looks pretty similar. Simple black background, pictures of dragon crystals, and it looks familiar.
Honestly, I can't blame them, because the only reason I know that's not the case is because a lot of my friends are Mortal Kombat players, and they just told me of other methods. Believe it or not, you can get about 5,000...
So he doesn't play the game? So this is all secondhand information to him? Wait, no, I'm trying to parse what he's saying here, because he's getting told this information as if he hasn't been playing the game. Like, how don't you know about Dragon Crystals? We're 5 months in. Are we? No, 4 months in.
Get Dragon Crystals is to spend real world money. And honestly, I can't blame them, because the only reason I know that's not the case is because a lot of my friends are Mortal...
No, bitch, you paid $90 for the base game. Well, I did. I don't know what it is American. I can't do the math. What is it, 70? 70 American for a base game? But you paid $70. That's $6,100 or $5,600, depending on when you started playing. But those Dragon Crystals are part of the base game that you paid for. They are not for free.
Combat players, and they just told me of other methods. Believe it or...
Yeah, that's wild. That is absolutely wild. That dude just doesn't, like, play the game. That other people are telling him about Dragon Crystal. And what's the sad thing is that, like, he doesn't... I mean, I guess this is why he has 150 Dragon Crystal. He's not keeping track of the things that we're being charged for, which I am. I am so interested to know how we are being scammed. So I calculated this in multiple videos, showed you guys multiple times. I got 6,100 from single player, and this has been confirmed by other people that have also done similar accounting to myself. If you play now, you are getting less than 6,100. And I mean, even just like basic maths would put you at 5,600. So I'm just so confused by him and these statements.
Or not, you can get about 5,300 dragon
I mean, like, the number's not right. How doesn't he have a precise number? It's not that hard to do arithmetic.
crystals in Mortal Kombat 1 without ever having to spend a dime. Instead, it's only going to
Actually, you paid $70 American for the base game. So once again, he's coding this idea of, oh, MK is such a great game, especially the premium shop, because you can purchase this stuff for free. Are you kidding me? Like, this is the mindset of younger generation. They don't see the costs of things associated. There's nothing free in this world, babes. Not even the memberships. Nothing's for free. Because I'm hoping you watch my secret videos. Like, we're all hoping for something with these transactions. So ain't nothing free. So don't tell me that, liar.
cost your time. Let's begin with the easiest example, completing story mode. Pretty much everybody by now has done this, and if you have in fact completed story mode, you get 500 dragon crystals for free, which might be enough to buy some of the things that you want in Mortal Kombat 1 without having to spend any real world money. However, there's one more.
Okay, so you do single player story mode, you get 1,000 dragon crystal. What do you mean you can buy some things with that? What do you mean some things? Each gear piece is 300. So you could buy 3 gear pieces? Or you could buy 1 cross-dressing Kung Lao pirate outfit? Are you mad? Are you mad? What variety of choice can you have just by completing the story mode? And you yourself are a liar because you only have 150 dragon crystals. Like, what are you purchasing? How do you even understand what you're talking about when you haven't purchased anything in the shop? It's just perplexing. I mean, I've purchased something from everything that they have offered. I've not purchased any voice announcer voices because fuck that. It's not a costume. But I've purchased cross-dressing Kung Lao. I purchased daddy-daughter incest relationship Christmas. I purchased ugly Halloween basic reskins. Never doing that again. Unless they're pink. Because I like pink. I bought the lies. We couldn't get bras and panties because everyone hates bras and panties in 2024. As if women don't need undergarment support. Even men. Like, we all do. Maybe not bras. Men don't need bras. But, you know, we need supportive briefs or underwears or something. Point is, this game is selling you a whole bunch of lies. This guy hasn't purchased any of it, though. And he's telling people to go purchase. It's wild.
More very important method to get dragon crystals in Mortal Kombat 1, and that's leveling up your character. And you can do this in a variety of ways, whether it's playing online in Combat League.
What is it, 200 per character? Let's just do 200 times 23. Is it 23? 300? I'm trying to remember. I haven't done the math in a while. How much do you get from character mastery? I forgot. I have it somewhere in my comments. You know what? I'll take a look at my comments. Because sometimes you guys are smarter than me. I can't find it. I can't find it. Okay, so if one of you guys are smarter than me in the comments, please let me know in the live stream how many you get from fighter mastery per character. I forget. 50. I think it's 200, right? Because it's 4,300. I think it's 200, right? Now I'm trying to do math. 200 times 23 equals 4,600 plus 1,000 equals 5,600. So that's where the 5,600 number is coming from. Okay. Okay. I just had to recall because I didn't individually track each character fighter mastery, whereas I tracked everything based on my balances from all of my live streams, which was way more brutish in terms of like elegance of calculation. I probably should have been keeping track of it from like the very get-go, but having done live streams on everything, it allows me to calculate things like this a little bit easier. But I didn't do it per fighter, but I think it's 200 per fighter. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Or grinding in invasion mode, there's a bunch of ways to level up your character. And once that character reaches level 20, you get 100 dragon crystals. And then if you can reach level 30, you get 100 extra dragon crystals on top of
Okay, so I was right.
that. Or in other words, every base character in Mortal Kombat 1 can get you 200 dragon crystals. However, unfortunately, I think the DLC characters can only get you 100 because for some
Okay, so he never did a DLC character, because the DLC characters don't have any Dragon Crystal. It's wild. How does this guy have 449,000 subscribers based on lies? Continuous lies. Like, this is just from 1 day ago. 1 minute and 55 seconds in, I can't even get through it all. Because there's just so many lies.
For some reason they can't reach level 30. It's just impossible. Which is a bit of a bummer, but even so, if we do some quick math, that means
Actually, previous season, you could take Omni-Man to level 35.
Mortal Kombat 1 with all the characters and story mode gives you about 5,300 dragon crystals, which on the one hand
It's 5,600.
is great news because it means you can get several DLC costumes for free. But real quick,
5,300 can't even get you enough of the DLC costumes from one season. One season. You won't be able to get enough. Like, I mean, like, going back to the maths here, it would have taken 13,380 to purchase all of, like, the exclusive things from the premium shop from Season 1 and Season 2. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, I should I've got to add some new things to this. Cuz this is down to 5160, I think. Or 5660 cuz I purchased the daddy-daughter incest stuff. Okay.
a fair warning. Be careful which costumes you pick because you're likely not going to be able to buy every single one that you want with the in-game dragon crystals. However, that being said, the good news is that every time a DLC character shows up, you get more.
Okay, so that's lies. Every time a DLC character shows up, you get more
free dragon crystals.
So how aren't people calling him out on this? Because that's a lie. For the fatal blow thing, just do more damage. Example, when you mash Ash for fatal blow, it does insane damage. Don't people know about fatal blow boosting? It was a thing in MK11. It was a thing in Injustice 2. I'm pretty sure it was a thing in MKX. So why don't people know about this? Wait, why is this even relevant to the conversation? Because it's about Dragon Crystal. I'm confused. There seems to be some like shenanigans. Don't forget the profile leveling also gives Dragon Crystals at certain levels. Actually, I don't think that's true. Now I'm thinking back about all of the maths that I have done. Yeah, no, that's not true. Cuz I'm trying to think. Story mode you got 1,000 and 5,600 comes from the 4,600 comes from the roster, so yeah, I don't think that's true. There's a lot of lies going on here. Another way to get free Dragon Crystals is to go to NRS and hold all employees. Why aren't they calling him out?
As long as you reach level 20 with that character. So once again, the good news is if you want a very particular costume in the game but don't want to spend real world money on it, you don't have to.
Except you already spent real world money on the game. You should have just gotten those costumes for free. In fact, they were supposed to be part of Combat Pack 1, but they're now being nickel and dime to us. Really? Is this your view on things? Just so slanted? And disconnected from reality? It's wild. What's also wild is 43 of you here. Where are the 43 likes? Leave a like, leave a dislike, or get out. Because, like, what? Are you defending this? Are you defending this guy? I can't. This is so disgusting. And the fact that the top comments here are not even related to Dragon Crystal. Like, what is the audience being drawn to True Underdog? Like, do they think? Do they ask questions? You know, I don't care if you agree with me, just as long as you ask questions. Like, oh, this rabbit guy, what the hell is he talking about? If there's just that basic question, I'm happy with that. Okay. You got 4,600 if you master. Yeah, that's what I thought. 200 per fighter is correct. Thank you. Bushwick, it's a shill clan. I'm totally not stopping asking you until you. I told you, executted. Just mash 3. Selling voices is so dumb. This has to be the worst Mortal Kombat since MK4. I will never defend MK1, except there are people who will. Like, I'm still shocked that 61% of people voting here thought that MK1 is the top priority for WBNRS. Are you cracked? David Saslov says otherwise. Thinny proves otherwise. It's wild. I just want my sexy skins back. Unfortunately, bras and panties are not allowed in 2024. Yo, been watching your content. Great work. Oh, thank you. Love you, Bushwick. Bloom, Caillou? I'm Canadian, and we used to have that as a TV show. I remember that. Animal Instinct. I unsubscribed from. He was so triggered by a smaller channel that much. He actually called him out. You know what? It's okay. I think, like, if you want to engage in the mess that is drama, sure, do it. I'm totally prepared for it. I'm already in it. People are calling me ism and phobe. Well, guess what? I'm going to call people liar and shill. Because this is true. But you want to call me ism and phobe because you listening to these liars out here thinking that this game is going to get better? Man, people's minds are so twisted. People don't ask questions. Yeah. If you are defending True Underdog, I question you. I really do. And perhaps unsubscribe from me if you love True Underdog that much. But from where I'm sitting, he's painting a lie for his thousands of viewers to believe that this game is giving you skins for free when there is a base game price tag associated with MK1. Are you fucking kidding me? Animal Instinct, I love your content, but is MK11 really your first MK game? So this is my history with MK. Don't hate me. I'm going to be completely honest with you. When I was younger, I used to want to play Mortal Kombat with my sister. She would go to the arcade. I would not be allowed. So I never played the early games as a kid. I would just watch on eagerly and be like, oh, it looks so cool. So when the movie came out in 95, I was like, oh my God, yay, movie. So I really, clasped onto the movie as opposed to the game. When I got older, MKX, I actually played on a date. And I was like, wow, I'm pretty good at this. I wasn't the bottom that night. But yeah, it was lovely. So I was like, let me play this game. So MK11 is the first MK game that I really took seriously. Yeah. Oops. I'm not lying. I don't like lying. But these people love lying. Why? And I mean, maybe it's because I've gotten into the game a little bit, later in life as opposed to other people. Like, I remember what other games looked like at release. Full games, everything being totally complete. Glitches? I mean, I love a glitch, but it's too many. Way too many. Like, Execute keeps on asking, how do I activate the lag switch for MK1? Just mash 3, brother. Wait till round 2 and mash 3. Okay. WTF, why is he just making crap up? He is clickbaiting. I bought the Sub-Zero Lime Deadly Alliance skins. Am I a dumbass? You can buy whatever you want. Enjoy them. But the Lime costume is Lee-manly. She-manly. And the Sub-Zero skin, it's a lie. They're just fucking lies. They call them Deadly Alliance skins. They don't even look anything like the Deadly Alliance skins. You can say that they're inspired by Deadly Alliance, but don't call it Deadly Alliance when it's not. I would need a bra and a panty for it to be even, comparable. But you can say inspired. They used to have the decency to say that, too, with MK2 costumes in MK11. They didn't call them MK2 costumes. They called them Femme Fatale, Female Ninja. They had different names. And now we can't call things female, and we can't call things femi. Because it's just... those ideas don't exist anymore in the liberal hive mind. Okay.
Because there's in-game ways to unlock more dragon crystals without having to spend real-world money. Now, of course, the downside is grinding for this currency is going to be a bit of a hassle and likely take a lot of time, even...
Bitch. See, this is why I keep on talking about that video from Brusque Poet. This one. The triple uppercut, flawless brutality bullshit. Did the shills not even watch each other's videos? Does everyone just sort of stay on an island separated from themselves? How does True Underdog speak like he has no idea how to play the game? It's wild. So he hasn't taken the time to unlock the Dragon Crystal, but he's telling his fans to go unlock the Dragon Crystal. Are you fucking kidding me? How can you recommend something that you yourself haven't even done? That's just mind-blowing. And it's going to take a bit of hassle and likely take a lot of time. Likely implying that he has not done it, and he is guessing that it's probably going to take a lot of time. Bitch, I did that all in a week without pressing buttons with my turbo controller. And that was during the good time in Season 1. Pre-patch point 121.
Even if you do research the fastest way to rank up your characters, which I recommend you do, there's several helpful guides on YouTube that show you exactly how to level up your character as fast as possible. But
barf, barf. Insert Jaded Rabbit's video here. Insert my video here. People don't want to get a turbo controller. Turbo controller saves lives. If you insist on playing MK1, you need a turbo controller.
Even with those specific methods, it's not going to be quick. It's still going to take you hours to reach max level with the character. So at the end of the day, it just comes down to how much your time is worth. Would you rather spend hours unlocking dragon crystals or...
How much is your time worth? Do people not value their time? Do people like to pay for things and then waste their time on top of it? Yikes. Because this is stuff that would have been immediately unlocked with each patch update for the combat pack. Wow. Okay.
Spend $6 to $10 on a single costume. The choice is yours, and neither situation is fantastic. However, do keep in mind, for some perspective, a lot of
Wait, did he just say the situation is fantastic?
Is fantastic. However,
oh, neither situation is fantastic.
Do keep in mind, for some perspective, a lot of modern games aren't even giving you this option. You have to spend real-world...
Stop comparing MK1 to Street Fighter 6. You don't know how to play MK1. You don't know how to unlock Dragon Crystal. I'm betting you don't know how to unlock drive tickets or fighter coin in Street Fighter 6. I'm betting you don't know how to unlock costumes from World Tour because your bitch ass couldn't even get through World Tour. Are you fucking kidding me, Underdog? He's lying to thousands of people.
Money, and that's the only option, like Street Fighter 6, for example.
Oh my god. Like Street Fighter 6, for example.
There is no way to grind in that game and get those Costume 3 skins for free. You gotta spend real-world money. There is no way...
That's true. But 5,600 ain't taking you far, babes, in MK1. You're telling people to choose what costumes they want over the course of years, whereas costume 3 is just a small offering compared to everything else in the game, like costume number 2, which you get for free, or costume number 1, which you get 2 palette swaps of, and then can unlock further ones with in-game earnable currencies. Like, you are so fucked. I'm so sorry, True Underdog. You are so fucked. Your mind twisted. You must be doing too much Tina at those 3-day benders with the furry orgy. Because I ain't buying this shit. I ain't buying this shit. I cannot believe that you are lying to people and people are taking it.
To get the Ninja Turtle skins for free by playing the game. You must spend real world money. And like I've said in past videos, it's not just fighting games. Most modern games are doing this now and making you spend real money to get the DLC you want. So even though I understand it's not ideal to grind for hours to get free Dragon Crystals, at least keep in mind Mortal Kombat 1 does give you an alternative to get these costumes.
He's painting Mortal Kombat in a better light than Street Fighter 6. Let's see if I still have my maths here. So, I paid 600 Canadian to acquire, over my lifetime of playing MK1, 16,800 Time Crystal, or Dragon Crystal. I have not paid that much for Street Fighter 6. I have paid 317, and I have purchased all of the things that I want very easily. There are not free options in MK1. Everything's ugly. Ugly costume number 1, ugly costume number 2, or reskins of an ugly costume. Who the hell wants that? This is the world that we're living in, where people are so part of the cult that they are cheering for reskins when the most interesting costumes are the ones that they spend time designing new models for that appear in the premium shop. Wild! You guys are part of a cult. You defending the premium shop, you defending the Dragon Crystal system, you defending all of this, you're cultish. And you look cultish. Like, listen to me, boy. Moisturize. Moisturize. You selling people Manscaped, shilling all of these products, use them on yourself, boy.
Without having to spend real-world money. But next up, let's talk about Fatal Blows, because believe it or not, a mechanic from MK11 still exists in Mortal Kombat.
What do the Fatal Blows have to do with this Dragon Crystal, bitch? And once again, why are you talking about something that has been around in the game since MKX? Wild!
At 1, but the game...
How about you talk about the fact that there was no Fatal Blow boosting at the beginning of the game and that they added it with patch? Why don't you talk about how they're slowly making MK1 exactly like games that came before? There's nothing new about this game. At least first to 3, you know, it's going to sound wild. But at least first to 3 made Combat League feel different in MK1. It certainly made it feel lengthier and more time consuming. But at least it was different. To have first to 2, it feels exactly like MK11. Like, the MK1 is so crap. Okay, so I don't understand why he's talking about Fatal Blows. So let's see what you guys are saying. God bless you. Can I be honest? Some of the Season 3 reskins look good to me. Yeah, I mean, like, of course. Like, I think, like, there are some good reskins, for sure. Especially things that resonate with you personally. It's all subjective. Fashion. Some elements of fashion, like favorite color, that's totally subjective. But when a bitch is wearing 11 belts, that's over designed. Not that the bitch is wearing 11 belts. So no, there is some objectivity in fashion design. But things like favorite color, you know, if you like blue, then you like blue. I like pink. I'm looking forward to Season of Pink whenever it comes. That's fine. The game looks good. LOL. When do you play MK11? I don't know, J-Ro. I don't know. Right now, you want to see what I'm doing? Like, I got the turbo controller going in the background. Because I don't care. I don't care to play the game. I would rather just gain rewards by letting the game play for itself. Hopefully I don't die. I'm hoping I don't die. Okay. That's why I usually just have the game playing in the background. Don't even look at it. Okay. NRS can add a few modes, but it's not going to fix the game at all. There's the problem of fighter mastery. That is the problem. You want people to play the game and get better at the game and get skill. Get mastery with every single character. There is no challenge. There is no difficulty with fighter mastery. The rewards that you get don't feel meaningful because you don't do anything meaningful to acquire them. It's wild. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you, Bushwick. Yes, you know, this is all my opinion too. You can agree or disagree. I actually like it when people disagree because then we have a tete-a-tete. We figure out who has the right argument or not, or who has the better read. I don't get why people... Aw, thank you. True Under the Table is showing in every search along with Sonic Fox. I'm so annoyed by it. So, like, my YouTube, I don't watch Mortal Kombat stuff. I like to sign out and just watch different things. My Jaded Rabbit YouTube, though, it's very filled with Mortal Kombat. Jaded Rabbit, why does WB and NRS make excuses about not being able to remaster MK9? I am not certain, friend. I think they don't want to have sexy ladies, which is a huge thing. Reason why we go from femme fatale to, like, best of female skins. Like, what do they call it? What does it say in the premium shop? Best of season 2 man skins? I don't know. Something about gender. They don't like gender anymore. I mean, not gender. Sex. We're just going to call it sex. What I used to call gender, now people are making all sorts of make-believe about gender. So I don't know.
Game does not tell you, and as a result, many players are not aware of this. Just like in Mortal Kombat 11, if I press a button right when my character hits the opponent, I can actually get increased damage on that hit. And I chose Scorpion and Sub-Zero because they have rapid hitting.
Bitch, why is he pressing all the buttons? You just need to press 3. Why is he Oh, he's like me before I learned what the lag switch input was. It's just mash 3. Just mash 3. True Underdog, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how people watch his videos with any sense of safety, of knowing that he's skilled
Attacks in their face
or talented. Where's the talent? Where's the skill? You're pressing all of the buttons.
blow, which allows me to really maximize the damage here. Look at
Look at the button inputs. It's wild.
This. Normally,
just press 3, my friends. You just need to press 3. Don't press all of the buttons.
a fatal blow only does
Same thing for the input for the lag switch. Just mash 3. That's it.
35%, but here we're getting 39%. And keep in mind, I was just mashing. If I actually memorized the timing, you would get even more damage, maybe almost 40%, but mashing can actually get the job done just fine.
Maybe almost 40. Why are you making up make-believe? Like, this make-believe approach to testing the game before making a video is kind of wild. Like, I make my videos with sort of, like, hypotheses and things like that, but I usually keep that for the fam because it's like I keep it secret. Like I don't put that out there because things aren't fully tested, and when I make a video things are finally fully tested and then I can share with you like mechanics or things. But this is like you don't even know what you're talking about. You're pressing all of the buttons.
It works way better than you would think it does. However, here comes the craziest part. On paper, certain characters and certain cameo fighters have more hits in their Fatal Blow animations than others. And since every single hit can give you more damage if you press the button at the correct time, that means some Fatal Blows can
Okay, so now he's theory crafting, which is interesting. That, you know, that is legitimately interesting. If you can get like multiple hits per Fatal Blow, could you boost it? But I don't think you could, because based on what we see, when you cancel into a Fatal Blow, like, especially if you have a long combo beforehand, the damage scaling is very severe. And I think, like, if you do this, there's only, like, a max that you can go up to with the Fatal Blow boosting.
do more max damage than other Fatal Blows, at least in theory. I don't think anybody has actually tested this yet to confirm, but it makes sense to me, right? If some characters have more hits, that means in theory they should.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm not too upset about that. I wish he knew. I wish he knew better about, you know, what buttons to press or what the fuck he was talking about most of the time. But I don't mind this theoretical exploration because I like hypotheses. I like testing.
If you time all your button presses correctly. And even if that doesn't turn out to be the case, at the very least, if certain characters have a bunch of hits rapidly in their Fatal Blow, that means you can mash and have an easier time with the timing, and therefore it's easier to get higher damage in your Fatal Blow. But next up, I'm going to test something that I'm actually not sure about yet. I'm going to take control of Reptile and have this Fatal Blow done on me, and then I'm going to be the one mashing and
wait,
see
he
if I can
doesn't
reduce
know about shields? Not that he's just learning about skulls and shields. Like, you could see them visually in Fatal Blows in MK11. Are you acting brand new on purpose, or are you really that dumb? I'm struggling to see this. This was an MK11.
the damage. Because don't forget, this gameplay mechanic was copied over from Mortal Kombat 11, and in that game, as the opponent, if you timed the button...
Okay, alright, okay. So I don't think I can take more of this Fatal Blow boosting crap. Let's see. Does he talk more about Dragon Crystal?
Alright, next up, let's talk punishing Fatal Blows. In Mortal Kombat 1, Fatal Blows have odd block stun,
Are you kidding me? You're telling me how to punish? I don't need to learn from you how to punish. Thank you. Okay, let's see what else he's saying.
Those overheads completely punishable, but I think all of you watching already knew that. I just wanted to reiterate in case you didn't. And also, in case you don't know, there's a lot of overhead Fatal Blows in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up.
Okay, great. So that's it? That's it? Just some lies about dragon crystals and rehashing old information? Wild.
Fatal Blows in this game, so go into practice mode and try it out. And there you have it, everyone. A few more secrets in Mortal Kombat 1 that you may not have known about. If you...
I would have rathered if he put in the title Fatal Blow boosting and just remove any references to Dragon Crystal because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, if he did the maths, I would feel a little bit more safer on believing him. But given that he doesn't do the testing, he doesn't do the maths, I don't know how people trust him. Honestly, if you want to defend him, go for it. Comments are open. Leave a comment. Would be happy to hear from how you wish to defend this shill. These people who have no idea how single player works, how game works, yet they're talking like they're experts on it. Wonderful. Okay. I love it. It's wonderful. These shills are shilling, and they are definitely making this game worse for everyone. I really don't think that there can be a situation where we can move forward positively in Mortal Kombat 1 if we don't call out these lies. Too much of this community wishes to believe lies. Too much of this community wishes for no drama. Babes, when people are out here lying through their teeth, that's drama. That's drama already. So don't tell me I'm starting something. They're the ones who started it. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying, but please do consider joining the Jaded Bunny fam. We have all sorts of secret vids, secret group chat, secret PvP. If you want to be part of all of that, please do consider joining. But much love to everyone in the Jaded Bunny family, including our newest members, CJ Rocky, Eon the Neon, Mr. Chip 76, and Amar. And Leo. Love you, brothers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy your gift. Please keep the secret secret. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. His editing is awful. Mashing is a skill, not mashing is a skill. I use the turbo controller for that, babes. I can't. Just roll your face on the controller. It seems like that's what he was doing. I'm spamming 3 and can't make a desync. OMG, I'm cursed or something. So here's the thing, Executted. I might have to make another video about the lag switch. It seems like there are some other variables. Like doing it in round 2 seems to work best as opposed to round 1. Also, I think the other person has to skip as well. I'm not sure. I think there needs to be some sort of simultaneous button input. I remember in MK11 there was a glitch where you could get old augments, but it would require 2 people to be doing certain things at the same time. Right? So it's complicated. I'm trying to figure it out. Finally, I desynced a match. The thing is, you don't gotta press 3 too fast. Oh, cool. This guy is copying from articles, I bet. Maybe. Triple X. What's up, Jaded? He will never make a true title. I send you hug. Aw, thank you, my friends. Yes. Thank you for choosing to spend some of your day with me. I really hope that you are having lovely times playing something else, because MK1 is not it. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.